Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Crafty Butterfly Faris here. Welcome to all of those who are new and who are just joining me, even if it's just for this video. But guys, let me tell you something. I decided to make this video because I have tons and tons and tons of paper straws, and I do make some projects with these, but I have so many. I wanted to figure out if there was something else that I can create with these, right? So, and this is not the only bowl I have, guys. I have others. So yes, you could imagine. So anyways, um I was browsing through YouTube, and I kind of bumped into this video created by Faithful Designs by Christy, and she has a tutorial on how to make picture frames with paper straws. So I watched her tutorial, and it's pretty simple, and I started making some frames, and I thought it was a great idea because you can use these for shakers, you can use these for cards, to add to many albums. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use these frames. So let me show you some that I have made already. So I have made this one here. Let me see if I have put some paper here so that you can kind of see them. So I have this one here that I made, and the good thing about this is that you can make these like all kinds of different measurements, so it's really up to you how you want to make it. So what size, the size that you want to make it. So then I have this one here also. This like a Halloween straw. I also made this beautiful gold one. And as you can see, these are all the same size because I did cut it the same size for all of these. I kind of cut one, and then I kept cutting for the other ones. So here's another silver, and then over here we have this one, which as you can see is a lot bigger. So it's a lot bigger, and I love the colors, and like I said, it's up to you what size you want to make them. I also have this beautiful one here. I love these straws. I love that. So then now see, you guys can have frames, and so I decided to make this video to show you guys how to make these. Now Christy has Faithful Designs by Christy. She has a tutorial, which is the one that I watched. I think I saw that it was like 8 years old or something like that. I have never seen anyone else do this, so I don't know if she was the one that created it or somebody else, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get the idea and we can all share it. So for example, I wanted to show like this one, like if you can add like a backing to this. You can add acetate in the front, you can make it a shaker, or you can just cut it and add it to a mini album to add a picture, or you can actually add a picture like some scene or something like that and add it to a project. So it's really up to you. So let's get started. I'm going to share with you what you are going to need to make this, and let me show you her. This is the girl that made the YouTube video, the tutorial that I watched. So in case you guys want to go out over to her channel and watch her tutorial. Okay, so what you will need is scissors. You're gonna need scissors. You're going to need a pencil. And you're going to need the straws that you want to make the frames in or off. So I decided to play with these because I like the colors. I have a mini album that I have to make, and I want to have some of these made for that. So also you're gonna need a ruler. You're gonna need a ruler. And guys, do not laugh at me. Do not laugh at me. I do, um the dough roller. I don't have one of those. And that's what Christy used on her video. And I do not have one of those. So I just went to look for what I could use to roll on, to flatten up, because you're going to have to flatten up a little bit, not too flat, but you're going to have to flatten up the straw. Um, and this is this is what I use, guys. So I used it because, I can roll it, and it has enough weight. Well, I don't have to press down too much. Even though you don't want to press down too much because you don't want them like really, really flat. But yes, guys, if you have pasta sauce, use that. If you have a can of beans, use that. Whatever, a can of vegetables, hey, whatever we have, right? That's how we do. So anyway, so I have that. That's what I'm gonna be using to roll my straw. And so I'm going to show you how. So first, you're going to choose what size you want it. So you know that the straws, they all come different sizes. There's longer ones, there's short ones, and so these are like the regular ones, but there are longer ones than these. So you're going to be using the ruler. So you can cut the excuse me. So you can cut this in half and use two straws to make a frame, because you're going to need 4 pieces. Or you can cut them small and try to get two out of this. It's really all up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in half, and then I'm just going to show you how to do it that way. So I already did this one because I'm going to work with this one, and I already flattened this one up a little bit. Like, as you can see, it still has dimension, which is what you want to have. If you want it flat, it's up to you, but I think that with a little dimension, it looks really cute. So I'm going to do another one for you. And before you measure, what you want to do is you want to flatten them first, and then you can measure and cut. So, and to do that, what you're going to do is make sure that your straw is straight. So you're going to put whatever it is that you're going to use, and you're going to press down in the tip. You're going to press down in the tip. So you're going to flatten it like that. And then you're going to keep going like that up. Right? So you're going to flatten and you're going to go up. And then what I usually do is I hold it from the bottom so that it can stay straight. So then I just keep rolling. Right? So then I'll just roll it like that. And then I flip it. I flip it to the other side, and I do the same thing. Like, I just kind of roll it up. So I just roll it up like that. And see? So it's not completely flat. It still has a little bit of dimension. I'm sorry if my camera is acting weird. Like, I hate when it keeps getting blurry. So as you can see, it still has a little bit of dimension, and that's what you want. So the next step, once you have flattened your straw, you're going to measure. This is when you're going to decide what size you want. So this straw, I'm going to come here and show you. I don't know if you're going to get the whole picture, but I'm going to put this from here, starting from that line. And coming all the way down here, I can see that this measures 7 3/4. So it's not fully 8 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, so if it was 8, it would be 4. But because there's a quarter missing here, I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch up, and that will make it half. So I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark it. That's why you need the pencil, so you can mark it. And so there we go. That should make it halfway. And then you are going to cut it as straight as you can. Okay. So you're going to cut it, and then they should be the same size. But I can see that it's not. I can see that it's not, like you can see there that there's a little bit off, but that is okay because you could just hold it together and then get rid of that little bit. Wait, come on. So you just hold it together and cut this little bit off, and then it'll be the same size, okay? And I had already cut these up, so I'm gonna use those. And so like I said, you're going to need 4 pieces because you're going to need 2 for the sides and you're going to need for the top as well. If you want the top to be smaller, it's okay, you can do that. You can make the top shorter, the top and bottom shorter size than the sides, okay? Which is what I did with this one. I kind of cut the top and the bottom are shorter and then the sides are longer. Anyway, so okay, so the next step that you're gonna do is you are going to grab the top piece. This is gonna be the top piece here. It's going to be the top piece. So you're going to grab one of the sides and you're going to put, see if I can get this in camera good. You're going to put it across like this from edge to edge. Make sure that is edge to edge, right? So just like that, edge to edge. And then you're going to grab your pencil and you're going to mark it where this one ends. Right there. So you're going to see. So you have an edge to edge here, and then you're going to mark it, and you'll see why. So remember, this is your top part. That's why you are marking it. In the top part, you're going to cut from your line that you made to the tip, okay? So you're going to cut, and you're going to go from that line right there, and you're going to go all the way up to the tip, just like that. Okay, that's why you needed that mark. And the reason why you need that mark is because this is your side. This is your side. So this is going to go in here. And see, that's already making the frame, one of the corners of your frame. And this needs to fit in here, like it just needs to be edge to edge, just like that. Gosh, this phone is really crazy. Let me see if I can put some more light over here. It's nighttime, guys, so it's really hard for me to have it show really good. But see, there we go. You can see that. So this corner needs to go right in there. And that's what you're going to glue, okay? So this is your top. These are your sides. You need your bottom, okay? So you have your top and your bottom, right? So now you're going to grab this side that you already cut, and you're going to use that as the guide to cut the other one. So you're going to put it together, and then you're going to cut. You're going to cut right there, okay? You're going to cut, and then, so what you're going to do now, so you have your top and your bottom. So what you're going to do now is you're going to flip this one, and now you're going to put it like that, and see, and now you're going to cut. Let me see, I'm going to put this one on top. So now you're going to cut this one, and then you're going to flip and cut that one, okay? So we're going to cut this one. Let me put this right here. Make sure you put it edge to edge so that you can have a nice cut. So right there, you're going to cut, and then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to cut this one because you're just cutting the edges right now. And instead of measuring over and over and over and doing it, you can just use one edge and cut the others. There we go. So now you have your edges cut. See, so these will be your sides. And then you have your top right there. And then you have your bottom right here. Do you see? And then this is going to fit in, and this is going to fit inside. And it's going to make your frame. So what we're going to do now is we're going to glue. So I suggest you use, liquid glue. If you're really good with the glue gun, you can do the glue gun. but I suggest to do just liquid glue. So we're gonna grab this here and we're going to glue this here. And as you can see, you don't need to put glue all over. You just need, mostly it's like a little triangle and then a little bit of the corner. So we're gonna do a little bit here. Oh, that's a lot. I put a lot of glue there. Let me just tap it. I don't want to have too much glue. So we're gonna put glue here. Then we're gonna flip it this side and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add a little glue there. And the good thing about this glue is that it dries clear, so no worries with that. And now we're going to oh, I thought it was in camera. And now we are going to stick this right here. Make sure that it's corner to corner, and then we're gonna hold it. So we're gonna hold it like that. And this glue, I like it because it dries fast. So there we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You have one down. So you can either now do the bottom or you can continue doing the side, which is what I'm gonna do. I like doing the two sides and then I'll do the bottom. So over here, as you can see, this is gonna fit right in here. That's gonna fit right in here in that little thing there. So we're gonna add more glue. Again, mostly is the corner, like a little triangle, but then I also like to get a little bit of over here, just to make sure. And so now we are going to put this one in. We're going to put this one right in here. And of course, we're going to have glue come over. I'm just going to do it like that. And then you're going to hold it for a little bit. I like to stand it up just to make sure that everything is nice and even. It's just something I do. So I'm going to hold this here for a little bit because I did put a lot of glue on that one. Okay. So you want to wait until, you know, it's dry before you start working with the bottom, because then you don't want these to come out while you're working with the bottom. So, and it's so simple and easy. I know in the beginning everything's like, oh my God, but like once you do it and you try it and you get it done, it becomes like more simpler, so you get to do it faster and faster. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bottom. We're going to do the bottom right now. So our bottom is gonna go this way, so we're gonna have to do it these corners right here. So I'm gonna do right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna flip it and do over here as well. Sometimes I'm a little impatient, so I put too much glue. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on this one as well, just so that I could just hold the bottom together. Okay, so you don't really need that much glue, but okay. So now I'm going to work with the bottom, and I'm going to put this right in here. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. Sometimes I forget. Okay, let's see. This has got to fit in here. Just like this. Come on. And I'm going to put this one in here. Oh, I think I may have to. So guys, if you get this happening to you where the straw keeps coming out, let me see if you can see that. You see how it keeps coming out? What that means is that you'll have to, the edge needs to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to come in and cut a little bit more just to make that fit there good, because that's this is supposed to fit in there comfortably. But if it's a little snug and it starts coming out, it's because it needs more space. So there we go. See, now, see how nice and fast that came in? It went in really fast. So that means it has the space to snuggle in there. And you'll get to know that. Once you keep making them, you get to know it. You'll feel it and you get to know it. So sometimes my tip is a little too, so I just cut that off. So here you go, guys. What do you think? I think it's so cute. I was so excited to have learned this because as you saw, I have so many straws. And then now I have the option of making so many frames, you know, for different projects. And I can get more straws. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna do one. um I hope that you guys got it. And like I said, that you guys can make it any size that you want. You could even make it, if you go to Chrissy's channel, you can see how she made really small ones. And she made actually one that's like this, is long, it's like longer, and then she divided it in the middle. So she added a straw in the middle and she cut it a certain way where it would give her two windows. And that's my next try, that I'm going to try to make like the two windows. But for now, I like the one window because it's what I use mostly. But yes, look how pretty that came out, guys. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you're most welcome to subscribe. And if you guys have Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram. I am also Crafty Butterfly Ferris there. Thank you, I thank you so much for joining me here today, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye, guys.